Singapore general election is the biggest joke in the world. Why? Singapore is the smallest country in the world and even smaller than Los Angeles, yet the country is divided into so many electoral divisions. Isn't it ironic to see so many divisions as it looks like it has many states like what you see in the US? It's so bizarre to wonder why there is a need to have so many electoral divisions in Singapore to decide who should be the ruling party or who should be the prime ministers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, it's about 30 divisions. For a small country like this, where you can drive from one end to the another end in less than 2 hours. Each electoral division is known as a GRC or SMC, in which a candidate competes crazily to get elected into the parliament so that they could have a chance to represent the people but play along with the ruling party rules. And what I mean by playing along with the ruling party PAP the way of rules, I mean that all MPs in the parliament who need to talk stereotypically and lawfully according to PAP's way, because Singapore parliament is all about PAP. Yes, all about PAP. Any Singaporeans who don't know about politics who think that parliament is about PAP. Nevertheless, being a Singapore MP, you cannot use foul language like to the D. You cannot commit adultery or womanizing like Donald Trump. Or even cannot make very funny jokes or be as entertaining as some Taiwanese MPs. Taiwanese political debate is very fun to watch every day. Do you know that?
没有什么。
你是问我哪一个题目？
那个主席时间暂停，我喝一口水。
好像讲人家流氓。
团曲棍球的时候记得多喝点啊。现在我们台北市是流氓当家、黑道治国吗？
说，议员说清楚一点，你这样说我听不懂。
In this context, are Singaporeans open for entertainers like Kumar or Vernon Cornelius to become an MP? No, that is impossible because many Singaporeans thinking is too square and too narrow-minded. Singaporeans have a highly educational mindset that makes them think that only someone who has economic, finance, or law background, or someone who is a doctor, a lawyer, or an engineer, or whatever CEO in the big organizations could be fit to become an MP. Do you think ex-convict like Anwar could get into the Singapore government? Once you are an ex-convict in Singapore, you are condemned from having a chance to get into the government organization. This because Singaporeans thinking is very rigid and too square, not as flexible and open as people living in other parts of the world, example Malaysia. Who knows, Najib may one day become a prime minister again. You never know because the Malaysians know what is human rights, freedoms, and people's rights more than the Singaporeans do. The election in Singapore is so predictable and it's boring. Also, as an MP in Singapore Parliament, he cannot be racist, cannot be too judgmental, cannot defend one another, and he must be very careful in English that make him speak mostly based on papers. There's no freedom for MPs to talk whatever they want. They cannot argue intensively, cannot fight, cannot throw things at each other, and they must talk according to books and behave like gentlemen according to the rules set by PAP. Therefore, it has become the world's most boring parliament due to so many restrictions and rules imposed on the MPs. If any MPs have the courage to throw chairs and fight each other in the parliament for the people, I shall be the first one to jump into the sea like what Wang Shijian have said. Also, because they are high paid under a meritocracy system, MPs do need to behave themselves appropriately and lawfully and not go beyond the line to say whatever their people want. This is why I like Donald Trump. Just build a wall and ain't care the world say. Who any MP, regardless rich or poor, behave like Donald Trump to tell the world they will get $1 for their pay? And also, how many Singapore MPs are there having side income from other businesses? There are many, okay? It's all about money for people in the Singapore government. So before talking so much about whatever and whatever, shouldn't the MPs talk about their pay first? Not only is Singapore Parliament boring, but it's also more like a public show to full common people to show PAP being more superior than the oppositions. Firstly, who is the referee or the Speaker of the Parliament? The Speaker belongs to PAP.
Leader of the House.
Mr. Speaker, sir, on behalf of the House, I extend to you our heartiest congratulations on your election as the 10th Speaker of Parliament.
So do you think under the PAP's payroll, will he stand on his party side or the opposition? Secondly, oppositions don't have the power and PAP always have the final say to make a conclusion after the parliament debate. It's like the whole parliament session is being rigged. Few days before the parliament debate starts, speeches of the MP about what they want to debate are sent to the parliament and the ministry so that the ministries or the below staff can craft responses or speeches for the MPs to speak. Wow, isn't it implying that MPs or the ministers have no brains to react immediate questions directly come from the oppositions? Is what you see the WWE superstars are doing. Prepare the stage and their moves to make it real for their audience.
Here comes Biggie! And Biggie launch!
PAP, MPs and ministers and whoever in the parliaments are like superstars, the villain and the heroes. The kind of thing what you see in WWE. Thus, in Singapore Parliament, you could always see MPs behave like some school students by reading their scripts. Moreover, especially the PAP, they are using their staff to script the speeches for them.
When the athletes return, Singaporeans turn up in force to welcome them at the airport and to cheer them on during the celebration parade. On the government's part, Ip Pin Siu was inducted into the Sports of Fame.
So do you think the PAP who care about what the opposition is barking in the parliament? Before the opposition talk, they already know what's gonna happen. The parliament is scripted and it's nothing special or fantastic, but just a public show for the Singaporeans to watch. What more is that before showing the debate on the TV, the video is already edited by the state-owned media for the ruling party to portray how good its minister and MPs are in debating the opposition. Hence, it's just a BS performance to make PAP look good while the oppositions look like some morons. Hey PAP, if you're watching this, I want to let you know that people want to see live and real action. They do not want to see edited ones like what the WWE is doing, okay? So my main point is not about how many electoral divisions oppositions are able to win. My main point is about oppositions to take over the government to change the parliament for the sake of the people. As long as Singapore opposition's party do not combine themselves as one against the big giant, they will never win but just play along with the PAP's game. So what if people like Goh Meng Seng, Chee Soon Juan, Lim Tian and Tan Cheng Bock or whoever won some electoral divisions? They still cannot take over the government and more or less they are still following PAP's terms and conditions. Life in Singapore will still remain the same and it will never change. There is nothing the oppositions could do for Singaporeans besides talking and proposing ideas which are likely to be rejected in the parliament. Otherwise, Halimah won't be the president, right? Singaporeans are too much depending on the MPs but not on themselves in fighting for their rights or making their voices heard. Thus, if you truly want to support the oppositions, support yourself first. Get your rights and powers to decide what you want for the country. To be united and not divided. Too many oppositions without coalition will only make you separated. What's the use of having a parliament when you are seeing many different opposition parties whining like some puppies? If people do not press hard for coalition, but keep on supporting or even change their support for different opposition parties, Singapore will never change. It's not about how many seats that different opposition parties could win in the parliament, but how oppositions are willing to combine themselves together as one with one leader to take over the government to give people a new hope. So opposition, if you're watching this, please combine and have a coalition. Thank you for watching and please share my video and subscribe. See ya.